Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to start off that thanks for watching the channel. Remember to like and subscribe, and it'd be really helpful if you guys can start leaving comments. Whatever you think about the video, feedbacks or anything like that, we would greatly appreciate it. Anyways, I want to get proceeding with the video, and today I want to talk about specs for the gems. So I had a couple of people ask me about the gems and what I did for mine and the reason behind it. We'll go over that in just a second here. So if we go to the overview, you can see here all my attributes, bonuses, things of that nature. Okay. I wanted to kind of go over a tutorial for you guys as well. So in here, you can see all the bonuses that I got for mine. I particularly like citrine gems, and the reason why I like the citrine gems better is because you can specifically get damage reduction for a particular affinity or an affinity to a certain particular damage versus the ruby, which is just straight crit damage and crit rate, right? So ruby, you get crit rate, which is great, and the crit damage, which is higher, which is also great. But nowadays with armor, you can nullify a lot of the crit rate and the crit damages if you have good enough armor. So for me, focusing on specific damage is a lot better for survivability as well. Well, we get the reductions with the specific damage type, right? And then there's also affinities. I don't know if you guys have talked about affinities or not, but there is an affinity, and I'll show you what I mean by that. I think it's this one is what I want to take a look at. No, right here. So we'll just do a random challenge. So if you guys notice, right, when you do challenges, there's an affinity up here. So I'm not sure if most people notice that or not, but down here you have fire and water, beats artillery, artillery beats cutthroat, cutthroat beats strategic, strategic does the damage on or is better than water, fire. So that's why it's for me it's makes more sense if I just focus on these citrine gems, because you can have protection against an affinity, right? So for me, because I am heavily stacked on fire, right? My most damage dealers is mine, Iskander, so that's why I stack burning. So for the purpose of my spec and my build, you can see here I go burning damage reduction, because currently right now burning does crazy damage in the game. Same thing here again, you can see I stack burning and then a little bit of strategic reduction. Right here you see again here burning and burning reduction. So I'm countering other people's burning, right? And then also Jeanette, who does a lot of damage, is the other hero I want to focus on. So I did taking on water, and then artillery reduction, and then also taking on water and then burning reduction. So that's what I went with for my citrine specs. For the Jadites, it's really straightforward. It's just crit resistance and crit reductions for survivability. And then your red stones for the crit rates and crit damages. So for me, like I said, I like to focus more on the citrines versus the rubies for damage. Now, if you guys want to take a look at how I got the conversion for my overall points of 512, it's because the Purgatory opened up, I think, last week, and you're able to get 24 gems. So I was able to get all 24 gems, level 20 gems. The squad raids just opened up level 4 this week as well to get 20s. However, some of you may or may not know this, but if you can get a guild friend that's a season ahead of you, they can start squad raids that are 2 weeks ahead of you, and you could have them create the raid, and you can join, and then they can also pick the higher levels for you, and then you get the gems early. So for me, I was able to get my citrines and my jadites and my rubies like 2 weeks early, level 20 gems, like 2 weeks early just because of that. So that's a good tip for you guys to know as well. And then we're going to skip into slot conversions. So honestly, I can't remember what the original slots was, but you guys are going to have to kind of play around with it to see what type of slot conversions you'll have. It's really hard to go back. I wish I could. Maybe next time around, I'll make a video when I'm making the gem slots. But slot conversions is what you want. So for the trio socket converters, you can get that by doing the squad raids, right? So I'll go back and show you guys. Squad raids, right here, squad raids. So when you use squad raids, these will open up for the trio sockets. So starting level 3 and level 4, you can start getting them. I started getting them, like I said, 2 weeks earlier, and I farmed gems. So I got these a lot earlier than most people. And keep in mind, another tip is that when you are over the limit, or you've discovered all of your 3 slots, when you unlock it, it gives you extra specializations. So now the next season when you guys are doing this and you need to get fires, and you remember how you got to level this up, well, you can use the slot conversions and not have to do squad raids and get the honor points that way, but just by unlocking this, you can level it up. So when the 130 opens up for me, that's what I'm going to do to level that up. So that's another tip that you can use. And then back to this. When you look at the gem sets, guys, just have a plan of what you want to do, and then just start going after it. So for me, I wanted to focus on citrines, so that's why I planned it out like this. So if you can see this, you can see the activations: 3 yellows, yellow, yellow, green, gets you HP and damage bonus. So for me, I focused most primarily on survivability and specific affinity damages. So like strat damage, burning, taking on water, artillery, or cutthroat. So for me, like I said, I focused on burning, and that's the best damage right now out there. Cutthroat's been nerfed, and artillery is still good. So depending on the ship that you have and what type of focus you want to do, those are the type of gems that you want to start farming for and then focusing on. Okay, so that's the tip for that one. You can see here slot conversions, so gems. You just want to keep farming. The hell level in the level 4 hell is when what you want to keep farming, so you can get these 20 gems, and then just pick the ones that pick the ones that you guys want, or keep farming that squad raid until you guys get exactly what you want and you can build out your set. Like I said, I wish I could show you the slots that I did for the 3 slots to get it to the conversion I want. And then when you do the Hell of Purgatories, you get the 2 drops in the guild raids. So the two drops ones were able to bring me to what I wanted. So for example, 13 and 14 were the last one that wasn't red for me. So I had to do something like this, where it was like, for example, number 7 is yellow, and then oh sorry, there was a gang raid starting here. Oh, I'll have that attack while I would keep going for you guys here. Specialization, where's the cabin? Captain Cabin's Odyssey. Okay. So as I was saying, slot conversions. For me, like for example, what we're doing, 13 needed to be red. So that's what the one I did here. 7. So 13 had to become red, and then 14 needed to be red. So 11 is already green. So 14. These are the last 2 I needed to get to what I needed for the last 4 reds. You are going to have to start getting your 2 slots when you start doing the hell and purgatory levels in the guild raid. and then you can get the level 2s, and then hopefully get the opening slots that you guys want. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the tutorials. If you want to find out more, have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I try to respond to comments as often as possible. If not, you can DM me in game. I'm a server 457 with my tag ID Silo. So thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, and remember to leave a comment. Appreciate it, and I'll see you guys for the next video.